Welcome back, students. Let's continue with our lesson Historiography, Development in the West. Today we are going to see some scholars who are important in the development of historiography. We will start with Rene Descartes. Now, Rene Descartes insisted on verifying the reliability of historical documents by critically examining them. He insisted on never to accept anything for true till all grounds of doubt are excluded. Among the rules given by him in his book Discourse on the Method, this is the most important one, which has the greatest impact on the scientific method of research. The next scholar is Voltaire, 1694 to 1778. It is said that he is the founder of modern historiography. He was of the opinion that all aspects of human life, like economy, social, agriculture, etc., should be considered while writing history. The next scholar is George Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, 1770 to 1831. He was a German philosopher. He insisted that historical reality should be presented in a logical manner. He was also of opinion that as new evidence comes forward over time, historical narrative will change. He convinced scholars that historical methods was not less than other scientific methods. According to Hegel, grasping the meaning of any event happens in terms of two direct opposites. This method of analysis, which is based on opposites, is known as dialectics. In this method, a theory is first proposed at the beginning, which is called thesis. Then another theory, which is contrary or opposite to the thesis, is proposed. This is called antithesis. After a thorough logical discussion of both, a new thesis is proposed, which includes the summary of both, the thesis and the antithesis. This process of arriving at the new thesis is called synthesis. The next scholar is Leopold Von Ranke, 1795 to 1886. He emphasized that history should be based on original historical documents which have been carefully examined. He criticized imaginative narration of history. Collection of his articles is published in two books entitled The Theory and Practice of History and The Secret of World History. The next scholar is Karl Marx, 1818 to 1883. According to Karl Marx, history was about people and their relationships with each other. This relationship was affected to what degree these people had access to different means of production. Because the accessibility to different means of production was unequal, it led to division of society into different classes, leading to a class struggle. Why a class struggle? Because the class which had more access to these means of production economically exploited the other classes. Das Kapital, a treatise written by him, is the most referred book all over the world. Analyst School. This school was started by French historians. According to them, history was not limited to politics, diplomacy, and wars, but was also about climate, local people, agriculture, trade, technology, means of communication, social divisions, etc. in the historical times. Next, we come to feminist historiography. The writings of Simone de Beauvoir helped in establishing the fundamentals of feminism. The feminist historiography emphasized on inclusion of women in history and also on rethinking the male-dominated perspective of history. Various aspects of women's life, such as their employment, their role in trade union institutions, working for their cause, their family life, etc., was included in historical research. After 1990, women were portrayed as an independent social class. Michel Foucault, 1926 to 1984. He argued that the practice of arranging historical events in a chronological order is not right. He felt that explaining the transitions in history is more important. Transitions means process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. He called his method the archaeology of knowledge. After this, we see that subjects like psychological disorders, science of medicine, prison administration, etc., were also included in historical examination. Thus, we see that the scope of historiography kept on expanding, and writing of histories of various subjects like literature, architecture, sculpture, drawing, painting, music, dance, drama, television, etc. came into practice. Students, with this we complete explanation for our lesson Historiography Development in the West. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Take care.